Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about things you should know about the bar exam. But before we get into the things you should know, I'm going to talk about our sponsor today, UWorld Legal, and their multi-state bar exam question bank. Wow, say that 3 times very fast. Thank you, UWorld Legal, for sponsoring this video today. UWorld Legal has a multi-state bar exam question bank with more than 1,900 questions that you can use when you are preparing for the bar exam, like me. I will talk more in detail of all of the amazing features of this question bank, but I do want to emphasize first, before I jump into the content of the video today, that the key feature of UWorld Legal's question bank is visual learning. It is a visual learner's dream, just like me, and so I will definitely be using this when I'm prepping for the bar exam next summer. Now on to the content. I take the bar exam next summer in a year. I cannot believe that law school has gone by this fast, but yes, I am taking it in about a year. I could possibly be taking it earlier because I do have the opportunity to graduate law school early, so I'm thinking about it. For now, let's talk about the things that you should know and the things that I am learning about the bar exam. First, the uniform bar exam. Previously, whenever you sat for a state bar exam, most of the time you would only be licensed in that state. It was really difficult for lawyers who wanted to work in different areas of the country or in different countries. Now, in 2011, I believe, the uniform bar exam, UBE, is administered, and the first few classes have taken it. I will be one of them as well. The UBE allows you to have a portable test score that you can take to different states or applicable UBE jurisdictions. In short, you can sit for one exam and work in different states. It is a traveling attorney's dream come true. The second thing that I have learned about the bar exam is that you also have to take the MPRE, Professional Responsibility Exam, at least for the state of Texas. And that is a whole course that you may be required to take in law school. I had to take it, Professional Responsibility, and you have to sit for the exam, which is typically given out 3 to 4 times a year. It costs $135 to register, another unforeseen cost that nobody talks about prior to law school. Add that to your list. It is a 2-hour exam that has 60 questions. It just questions you on the ethics of being an attorney. You know, don't take money as a bribe, and make sure that you are kind and empathetic to your clients. Now, the questions aren't going to be that simple, but you get the picture. Number 3. Now onto the format of the actual bar exam. Now, I'm going to be speaking in general terms because, again, it just depends on where you take the test, what jurisdiction you're taking it. But most bar exams are given over a course of 2 days. The first day primarily being the multi-state bar exam, which is a 200-question test over general topics such as property and criminal law. On the second day, it is mostly essay-based, fact patterns and issue spotters that hopefully you will have had a lot of practice with through law school. Number 4, you actually register and claim your commitment to sitting for the bar exam your first year of law school, which was really shocking to me because I was like, whoa, I'm not that serious yet. I didn't know I was going to register for the bar exam my first semester of law school. Through this registration process, you answer some really personal questions like your mental health history, do you drink a lot, and how much financial debt are you in? For example, I had to tell them how much student debt I have and how much I will have after graduating law school. They do this 3 years in advance before you take the bar exam, I guess, because they have to do several background checks, etc. And so that's why I registered my first semester of law school. I was completely floored and shocked when I found out that I had to go through this really long application process just to register and say that I'm going to take the bar exam. Number 5, the bar exam is hard. It is hard for several reasons. Number 1, it was meant to be a gatekeeping mechanism, right? To keep certain people out of the industry. Originally, the legal industry was specifically only for white, heterogeneous men. Now, obviously, the legal industry is trying to expand and become more diverse, trying to address the oppressive history that comes along with the legal industry and the bar exam. And so today, it is still very difficult to pass. It is a pass-fail scale. A lot of students tend to study for the bar exam because a lot of the topics that are tested on the exam may not cover the topics you are interested in going into practice for. And that brings us to number 6, studying for the bar exam. When you're in law school, there are going to be so many companies throwing out different types of prep courses and supplements for you to use when studying for the bar exam. They start selling these things to you your first semester of law school. They even try to get you to commit by paying for smaller amounts over the course of certain months. There are so many different ways to study on the market. And today I'm here to tell you about one of those options, which is UWorld Legal and their multi-state bar exam question bank. It has over 1,900 questions and it is a visual learner's dream.
Now, before I jump into my fun sort of first impression video of the UWorld Legal MPE platform, I want to emphasize what sets apart this option from all of the other options on the market when studying for the bar exam. Now, many of you know that there are so many different study methods out there. The one that's most popular is simply, reading your textbook, highlighting it, reviewing it, or taking notes while attending lecture. And that really is only going to get you so far. The great thing about UWorld Legal is that their entire question bank stems from an active study method approach. Active meaning you can recall and retain information efficiently because of the process in which you review your material. UWorld Legal incorporates so many different active study methods, not just one. For example, obviously multiple choice questions where you're asked something on a particular topic and then you have to go through multiple choices and actively recall information. Second, they have incredible visuals, which I will get into later and show you during my first impression section. Then finally, and of course there's so much more active study methods that they use, they actually ask questions at or above the difficulty level of the actual bar exam, which means you're going to have an extra added confidence going into the exam day because you can answer more difficult questions than are expected on the bar exam. Green to the left. To the left, to the left.
All right, this is what the UWorld MPE question bank platform looks like when you log in. I obviously have not used any of the 1,700 questions they have prepared. The great thing is that when you sign up for an account, they actually ask what jurisdiction or state you're going to be taking your exam in so that they can cater specific questions to that jurisdiction you're taking the exam. You can also create tests here specifically on topics that you need to focus on. I see constitutional law here, and I have a con law multiple choice final that I have in 2 weeks. So I'm actually going to use this to study for that exam. I'm going to go with like the first 25. There you go, generate test. The number one feature that I absolutely love about this multiple choice question bank, because there are a lot on the market, is that they focus on visuals. And I'm a visual learner. I know this from trial and error. And so every time that you answer a question, there is some sort of visual that you can take away. Let's do another one. Submit. Look at this visual. Look at that. Images. Wow, so up to date. Look at that. They are on top of their social issues. They've got pictures of President Trump. Dang, let's go. Let's go. See, this is what I need in my law school classes. But unfortunately, most of our professors do not have cool photos like this. Look at this beautiful chart, this brain map. That's what I like to call them. I don't know, what do you call them? That you see on dormant commerce clause. Oh my gosh, this is giving me such... I'm having flashbacks to my first year of con law. I don't even remember this. See, I don't remember anything for this bar exam I'm taking in a year. I'm really gonna have to take this course and supplemental question banks because your girl needs to pass the bar. This one's so beautiful too. Look at these visuals. I love the visuals. Give me more visuals. Yeah, oh God. There's also an option to create notes while you are studying these questions. For example, if you get the question wrong, girl, you can take some notes and tell yourself, wow, I got this wrong because. You can also go into flashcards and create a new card on the questions that you are answering. Flashcard. And then you can bookmark certain questions, obviously, if you want to go back and look at them, if you get them wrong or if you get them correct, etc. Here you can change the settings of the questions. You can change the color, the highlight function, and the night mode. Cool. That's it for this video, guys. Again, if you want to learn more about UWorld's multi-state bar exam question bank, it is linked below. And if you have any questions about the bar, I will be happy to answer them. But again, I don't take it until next year. I'm excited to share my process of studying for the exam and the resources and materials that I will be using, such as UWorld, throughout my journey. Have a great day or week, and good luck on finals.